Hi all, welcome to another episode of kamaltechvlog. Today what we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and make a cloud storage. Okay, you'll be saying what? Yes, a cloud storage. And nowadays if you go ahead and see Google Cloud, iCloud, Mega, P Cloud, everything is expensive. And we need something which is not expensive and which is ready to access online. That is in the home. And you'll be able to access from anywhere in the world. And you'll be having your own cloud, which is safe, secure, and you will be able to use it anytime. For this, all we need is a router in your home with a USB port, which 99.99% people have because all the routers come with a USB port. And we need a hard disk. So this is a self-made hard disk where I bought an enclosure and put an SSD inside it. It's 512 GB and I'm going to go ahead and connect this to my router and then we will go to the system. I'll show you the step by step how you will be able to go ahead and make your own password, own account, and create a cloud storage out of that. And this will be accessible from the computer as well as from your mobile phone using your FTP app or anything. And you'll be able to store movies, photos, videos, which anyone in the home can go ahead and share. And it will be at full speed depending on your bandwidth of the internet in your home. So if you're ready for it, and if you do want to watch further and learn this, please stick on to the video and do like, subscribe for the channel. That helps a lot the channel. So let's move to the computer and go ahead and start showing you how you can do this. First, we need to connect this to the router. I'll be connecting it and I'll be coming here. So that will be the USB port of the router. So let's meet it. Okay guys, what we are going to do? Okay guys, we are going to start it now. So first we'll go to Chrome, we'll log out of the router and I'll teach you step by step how you will be able to do this. First log into the router after connecting your USB device. It can be even a flash drive or a hard drive depending on what you want, and click on login. Once you log into your router, USB file sharing, USB storage, your storage will come. You can go ahead and make a new account for you to go ahead and do this. Save it. And then down you come to the file sharing settings, enable all the settings over here. So the work in the router is very simple. You just have to switch on everything and you can also put a name for it. Like for my name is Kamal NAS. So I've just gone ahead and mentioned that over here. You can go ahead and do. Once you finish this, click on reboot so that all the system is configured. Now we will close this. Our work over here is done. Now we will go to the control panel. Click on first uninstall the program. It's so simple. In the left you'll be seeing turn on Windows features or not. This is for the Windows 10 and 11 users because you will not be able to configure the cloud without this. So go down over here. You will have an option called as SMB file sharing support. There's a plus icon next to it. Click on it and switch on this thing, press OK, and your system will restart. Let it restart and work its magic over there. Then next is we do have to go a little bit up, go to network and share internet, go to network and sharing center, and here advanced sharing center, and click on the network discovery, file printer, everything. So let's close this. That's all on. Without that, it's not going to work. Even then, if you do have an issue, go type a run command, type gpedit.msc and you will get this page over here, computer configuration. Under this, go to the admin option, administrative tools. Under that, you'll be having something called as network. Under network, you will have something called as LAN workstation. Over here, go and enable this option. Enable insecure guest logons. Click here, double click here, go and enable the option over here. It's enabled for me so that you will be able to log into your own network. Remember to do this without and restart your PC. Without that, it won't.
Now what we are gonna do is we are gonna go ahead and check the settings, and we are going to switch on whatever we need, like FTP if you want to access it on internet, FTP for internet, the media server, and the normal NAS drive. We'll be going ahead and doing that. Below that, now you see something called as file sharing. We'll be switching even that on. First we'll save the above settings. Now we will click on the file sharing over here, and we will allow the whole drive to be shared in the home so that anybody in the home can go ahead and access that. So once we do that, we will go ahead and refresh it so that it gets updated. This is the main thing we have to do in the Chrome before in the browser, that is, before we go ahead and map the drive. So we are going ahead and doing this now. And once we go ahead and do this and save all the settings, now we will be ready to go ahead and map the drive. For mapping the drive, you just have to right click, more options, or go to the view and you will be able to map the drive. We will select the mapping to be at G drive, and we will go ahead and browse the network, and we will go ahead and copy the path from here so that it's easier for us to browse there. So that has been browsed, and we'll go ahead and take the connection over here. Okay, because this is an authentic drive, we need authentication for this. We will go ahead and map the server, and we will put our username password, which I'll be changing in some time because it's just for the video purpose I'm making this. And then once you go ahead and authenticate it, the magic starts. What's going to happen now? This is going to go ahead and map the drive over here. We'll be taking the whole drive, not a single folder. If we just take a single folder, only that can be accessed. So we'll be taking the full drive over here, and we'll be doing OK and then finish it. It'll ask you for an authentication again, and you do have to authenticate it so that you stay secure over there. And that's that, and that's our drive now. So I'll just go ahead and copy a few details over here after making a folder. So once I make the folder, you'll be able to see, like, I'm able to copy the files easily in the Wi-Fi network. It will go ahead and do it in a full speed Wi-Fi. That is, because we are in the Wi-Fi over here, we can just copy and paste the entire folder also, and it will give you about 4 to 5 Mbps easily in the copying speed. As you can see, it just copied it immediately in the Kamal NAS folder. So that's how we are supposed to go ahead and do this. Just check your settings, just log out from here now. And that's as simple as that can be.
If you did like the video, like how to go ahead and set up your cloud storage over the router, please do go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. And if you have any doubts regarding this, you can always reach out to me and I will help you out. Until next time, you're speaking to Kamal and you have a wonderful day.